Hello, this is a tutorial on how to make a pretty good muzzle flash using cheap programs. What I've got here is Vegas Movie Studio HD Platinum 11.0 Production Suite. It's advertised as about $130 on Sony's website, but you can get it on Amazon.com for about $65. It's nice because it also includes DVD authoring software and audio recording software. Alright, so if you don't have Vegas Pro because either you can't afford it or you don't know how to, you're afraid you won't know how to use it and it'll be a waste of money, this program can do a pretty good job. There is a limit to how many video and audio tracks you can insert, so don't go crazy with automatic firing, but for the most part it's pretty good. So what we need to do is obviously import the media file of whatever we're going to use. I'll just see my project and drag this into the main video track. It's pretty important to zoom in because you're going to be recording or inserting data that will only last for a few frames. So you can see we have a pretty intense sequence right here. We're only going to do one muzzle flash because if I did the whole put in every muzzle flash, it'd be completely boring. So let us get our media right here, and we're going to import several things. First of all, we have this shell ejection or ejected brass sequence from detonationfilms.com. We can insert just an M4A1 rifle noise that I downloaded from soundbible.com. Muzzle flash from detonationfilms.com. And last but not least, there it is, the casing, also from soundbible.com. So here's our first step. In this video overlay track, we're going to insert Detonation Films sequence and just scrub through that until we're past the little title at the beginning. And so hold down Alt and use arrow keys to go back by frames. We want to get the exact frame where the muzzle flash begins. There's actually several muzzle flashes here. Here we go. Split that. Make sure you have the track selected. Delete that part. Now we're going to find the end of that muzzle flash. Find the end of that flash. Oops. Just go through with the Alt key. I want to get in that good smoke. Done. Split one more time. Delete that part. Alright. So we just need to find the part where he actually shoots. Looks like it's the first shot. We'll get a... right there. That looks good. Alright. Let's first add in the chroma key here. So chroma key. It's obviously not a blue screen, but that's okay. Make sure you can see it, so make sure you do it correctly. So I'll hit this little dropper right here, select a color, black. Can add a little bit of blur. Let's make it a little more muzzle flashy. Play around with the thresholds until you get something that looks pretty nice. And it's pretty simple to do that. Now to insert it where it's supposed to be and change the size, we can track motion. Just rotate that so it's level with the gun. Now we'll move it back up this way. Not exactly aiming the ground. Nah, we'll leave it like that. Alright. Oops. There we go. Alright. That's inserted. We're going to add a little more effects to it. So we'll get the moment where the flash starts. Alright. We should probably select this first. So, to the moment where the muzzle flash starts and split the original video track, the main video track. And then get to the moment where it ends and split it again. Zoom in here a bit. Now we're going to go to brightness and contrast. I'm going to bring some very bright into that little sequence right there. Just for the flash. Because there's, as far as I know, there is no masking out in this version of the software. So we're just going to add this nice flash. It's good enough. Okay. Obviously we're going to add our sound effect right at the moment. So with the sound effect added, we're also going to add sound of the casing a bit after. It's actually 3 casings, so I have to cut this clip right there. Put that, delete that. Okay, and we're going to add a little bit of brass. So we're going to go to Insert, Video Track, and brass right here. Right here. I also want to get past this stupid little detonation films part. Split it. We're only going to make this last for 3 frames. Split that again. Delete that. And delete that. Let's find go moment to put that in. And they've done a nice job of already giving us a nice green screen. May want to just select that green anyway. There we go. Oops. There we go. Blur it if you want. I think it makes it look nicer. We're gonna track this. Make this come out a bit earlier. Make this come out a bit earlier. In fact, even a bit more earlier. That's good. And we're gonna use the track motion feature here. We can have it up to the screen, but we're gonna have it going off this side this way. It'd be a good deal smaller. A little bit down. That's pretty good. In fact, we can make this last for even 1 less frame. Just because there won't be any actual motion of the shell moving. Pretty good. Alright, so we've got that all done. And I will render this for all of you people. So you can see what it looks like in the end. Now, I'm not going to put in every single muzzle flash because I just don't feel like it. And I didn't record this clip for that. So, subscribe. I'm working on some projects, some long stuff, some fun stuff, and we'll bring out more tutorials. I'm going to try and make one with Cyberlink Power Director, which will be a challenge. There's also free programs out there which we'll get into, so subscribe, and there will be some new stuff. Thank you.
Okay, man. Yeah.